but he does look just a little bit short of this win against Michael Johnson so far. Yeah. Oh, and that's it! That's all it takes from him, is one shot. That's it. He knew he had to finish, and he got it done.
Josh Emmett with a flush knockout.
Wow.
Do you believe it? Josh Emmett is back. DC, we've been octagon side for some crazy Josh Emmett knockouts. No denying the power.
He was touching it more in that round. More in that round. Look, level change overhead right. Level change overhead right. Shut the lights off right away. He was gone before he even hit the ground. Wow.
And on the numbers, he was down. He knew he needed the haymaker, and he was looking for it, and he got it.
We said it. He finds that button. If he finds the button, he just shuts it off. The overhand right. Because of the level change fake.
Oh, my goodness.
Hands drop. Lights are gone. Michael Johnson's already sleeping. Wow.
Wow, that was a shot.
Stop.
Please, get out of here.
Big early knockdown for Peloton.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Jamal Hill and still. Alex Peloton Pereira maintains the throne.
My goodness. My goodness. My goodness.
This guy right here.
My goodness.
Wow.
What a killer.
He just gave him the old pause. I'm okay. 10 seconds later.
He literally pushed him aside like, don't touch me. Don't stop this. I'm killing this dude.
Oh, my God. But you saw it. He lost respect for Jamal, so he started to really press.
My God. Look at this.
Oh, they're giving him the black belt.
Sheriff just gave him his black belt.
See, I never understand this thing.
I don't get it either.
There was no grappling.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Give it to him. Maybe he's going to give it to him anyway, but...
He's the every belt champion.
Yeah, he's whatever the hell he needs.
This dude just knocked out Jamal Hill in the first round.
And he made it look easy.
You could see, though, Joe, when he lost respect for the power coming back in his direction.
Yes. He lost
respect. He got more aggressive.
Not just for the power, but the skill level. The skill level was very different.
You could see it. You could see when he said, okay, I'm going to go get it.
All that, the awkward movement just doesn't work when you're dealing with a guy who's so good at kickboxing. Let's see it again here. So he caught her on the nuts. Herb says stop. He's like, no, get out of here.
And he just goes, it's a straight right? Oh, no, it's a left hook again.
Boom, boom.
It must be jarring, the power that he hits you with.
Look at that.
Oh,
his eyes roll back.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, he broke Francis Ngannou's record by a significant amount in the power cube punch.
Oh,
he had 190,000 in the power cube punch.
Well, and he's not even throwing full throttle. It's location, it's technique. This dude, man,
John,
I'm running out of superlatives.
John, he's knocking people out when he's not even hitting them clean. That one, he hits Jamal, right? Can we run that back one more time, guys? He hits Jamal. Sure, it lands, right? But it's not like his whole fist is making contact.
Right.
That right hand that Max Holloway landed made complete contact with Justin Gaethje's face. Alex Pereira, I mean, he's like shovel, hook, uppercut this, and he knocks your eyes in the back of your head. It's unbelievable the power that this man possesses.
And he won't even hit his 3-year UFC anniversary of being on this roster until November. We've talked about rapid rises, Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, fighters becoming essentially future Hall of Famers in a short amount of time.
Well, Pavlovich hits like a monster. Oh! But Ty's dangerous when he's hurt.
Early knockdown for Pavlovich. Tuivasa covers up, trying to work his way back to his feet.
Yeah,
Sergei hit so hard.
Sergei's getting...
If Tuivasa's smart, he would try to clinch. But he'll keep swinging.
Oh, another knockdown for Pavlovich.
Oh, my word. Ty's...
That's it. Do it. How about it? Sergei Pavlovich, 17 up and 1 down.
That's what I mean. He has so much belief in that power that he's willing to just throw caution to the wind.
But it's not just belief in power. That's crisp, precise, box punching, he picks his shots. Devastating power.
It's amazing to watch him in his approach. I mean, that was guns a-blazing the entire time. Look at the face of Tuivasa.
But it's clean, he's not brawling, he's not swinging. They're straight shots, they're crisp, they're technical.
Jab. Jab. A jab set him down. A jab. And then Pavlovich swarms. Right here, Tuivasa tries to swing. Big and misses. And then Sergei makes him pay. And once you are getting hit with those types of punches multiple times, it's over. And he just jumps on Tuivasa and gets the finish. Another Sergei Pavlovich washout. Unbelievable.
More things, Steve, more things.
These guys have been on each other's radar.
Do you believe it? Derrick Lewis with a knockout. He's got a dozen, tied for the most in UFC history. None bigger than knocking out number 2 in Vegas tonight.
I mean, there it is. The uppercut, I said before, the uppercut is the money shot for somebody trying to shoot. And when you deliver as much power as Derrick Lewis, I mean, Curtis is still unconscious right now. Let's take a look at it. Curtis shoots in from a distance. He sees it, boom, on the chin. That was it. Delayed reaction, he falls down. 1, 2, heavy shots. Man, so impressive. Uppercut to the dome, to the chin. He was unconscious there. He was already unconscious. And then 3 extra heavy blows. 1, 2, ooh.
Wow. Derrick Lewis with the trademark celebration after the trademark finish. And another knockout.
Yeah. Right whenever he's going in and out, he does a fence.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, he slept him bad.
Out of nowhere. And didn't even bother following up.
Well,
oh my goodness.
If I could quote Dana White, if you don't know now, you know. It's time to buy stock in Sugar Sean O'Malley.
I just said that's where O'Malley's dangerous when you're playing hit, back up, go back.
Wow.
And O'Malley just dropped the right hand on him and slept him.
Eddie's still out.
My goodness.
He's still out and he's snoring.
You can hear Eddie making sounds down there.
All right,
he's just starting to move now.
Fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character. Since 1872.
No one's ever done this to Eddie Wineland. Let's be real clear about this.
Oh,
no one's
ever
ever slept him like this.
Joe, it was the feint, Joe. Look at the uppercut feint. You didn't see it. It was very calm. It was very subtle. Watch the uppercut feint. Look at that. See how Eddie's hand went down to try to find the uppercut, and then O'Malley just dropped that right hand right over the top. Crazy. That was nasty. I mean, but look at how subtle that feint was.
And look how he just walks away.
Just to draw that reaction out of Eddie, and then he just let the right hand go, and he knew he was done.
That might be the greatest walk-away KO we've ever seen.
I mean, Mark Hunt.
It's right up there.
Mark Hunt was knocking dudes out with the left hook. Boom, and then just walking off, but that's was nasty.
There.
And look at the immediate... Oh! Big knockout for Michael Chandler!
Big right hand, Dan's hurt.
It's over.
Michael Chandler maximizing the debut and nicked the landing. Michael Chandler, bona fide UFC lightweight contender.
That's why you paid the big bucks for Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
Dana White backed up the Brinks truck to the Chandler household, and now you see why. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's impressive. You could tell he was loading up these punches, following Dan around, but being patient.
Man.
Being patient, and then finally when he found his timing, he cracked him, and he wouldn't let Dan get off the hook once he had him hurt.
Michael Chandler, round 1 knockout. Couldn't have done much more with the debut, Daniel.
John Anik, they call him Iron Michael Chandler. Look at the head movement as he enters. Chandler is not just going on a straight line. Chandler's moving his head as he enters into range, and he throws that beautiful left hook. But you know what set it up? It was the straight right hand in the body before he threw multiple times as he did that.
All right, let's look at it. This fight replay is brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy.
Right here, look at that. That straight right hand to the body, he threw it a number of times with nothing behind it. That time he let the left hook fly over the top, and he hurt Dan Hooker. I mean, boom, right on the chin. Shuts off the lights. Hooker tries to survive because he's just so tough. But I mean, come on, man. You cannot get hit by a powerhouse like Michael Chandler. And when Hooker tried to wrestle, Chandler got enough space to just go off and got the finish. I mean, what a fan. Hey, listen, you want to talk about making a UFC debut. Michael Chandler just did it as good as you can. And look at this flip.
I just hope he didn't hurt himself on this flip.
That's from all that CrossFit that Michael Chandler seems to do.
He's so comfortable in the chaos.
Look at that leg. Look at that. Oh, he got it. Look at the front leg of Barbosa already. Taking some leg damage, these boys.
Yeah, Gaethje with some. Oh, got him with a overhand right. It's over. That is it. No chance in Barbosa. Out cold. Oh, my goodness. Serious power.
Have you ever seen anything like Justin Gaethje?
Whoa.
Barbosa still not sure exactly what's going on. USA! Justin Gaethje lighting up the Wells Fargo Center tonight.
He got him on the way out. Barbosa tried to leave. Barbosa tried to evade off the cage with his hands down. Gaethje threw a right hand over the top like a hook and put him to sleep. Holy smoke, Justin Gaethje. Look at this. Pressure him against the fence. Barbosa tries to escape, hands down. Boom, right hook. Another one. Good night, Irene. Edson Barbosa is sleeping. Look at that. As he evades, hands are down. You got to keep those hands up when you disengage. Hands go down. Gaethje throws the right, knocks him out. Wow, what a performance by Justin Gaethje.
And this is what Dan Henderson's got to be careful of. If Bisping doesn't outpoint him. Henderson charging after him now. Bisping again is circling Mike towards his left, which is Dan Henderson's power side. As he goes towards his left, he runs into the big right hand of Dan Henderson, and that's what his coach didn't want. That's it! Tell you something, don't ever sleep on Dan Henderson. People think just because he's 38 years old, he's done. Dan Henderson is an animal. Michael Bisping is still unconscious.
Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light.
That is a huge, huge victory for Dan Henderson. Bisping circles right into the big right hand. Out cold, and here's another one just for good measure. And that one stiffened up his toes. Hey, you see it again? He's out cold already. Henderson's on top of him. Bam! He's still out cold, Mike. Here we go again in slow motion. Boom! Separates him from his senses, and this right here is revenge. That last right hand was ruthless.
Joe, Bisping had never been finished or knocked out.
He's as winning a fighter as we have.
Oh, big leg kick! That's it! It's over!
It's all over! It is all over!
Big left leg kick!
Chuck Liddell has done it again! He knocks out Buffalo!
Big left shin to the face!
Well, as you said, he wanted to finish it quickly. He wanted to add another highlight to his highlight reel. And Chuck Liddell has done it.
Man, is he pumped. Look at him. That's the man right there. There has never been a challenger like this before. That is so clearly the #1 contender to the crown. Whoever wins this bout tonight between Ken and Tito, they must face Chuck Liddell.
What a reward for being victorious.
That guy's an animal. Brutal knockout power comes at you every minute of every round. And what respect? Look at him, helping his opponent up. Big hug, big respect at the end. Very classy.
I think he's got a great sense of relief now.
Look at the big smile on his face.
Check it out.
Here's the replay. Watch that left leg. Right here. Boom! Oh!
Babalu ducked right into it.
Brutal power.
Yep.
Right hand afterwards, a la Robbie Lawler.
Now that is definitely worth another look in. Look at that. Oh my.
He's just a predator. Chuck Liddell is just the quintessential predator. Yeah, look at him.
Well, when motivated,
look at his reaction.
And he is motivated here, Joe.
What a psycho.
He is so intense.
Those giant 4XL gloves. Gonzaga went high with the kick again, Mike.
I mean, you can go deep. Dos Santos jumping on Gabriel Gonzaga.
Gonzaga is hurt bad, Mike.
Dos Santos looking for the finish.
He's out.
It is
He's out.
over.
Wow.
Junior Dos Santos.
Junior Dos Santos is a scary, scary man.
Wow.
Let's take a look at it again. He threw the kick and countered with the left hook right there. Bam! Gonzaga was hurt badly by that, and then he finished him off, and you see that perfect timing with that left hook. He covered up and countered with that left hand and then got on top of him and just dropped bombs. Josh Rosenthal, perfect timing in the stoppage. Junior Dos Santos is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, guys, let's go, Axel, let's go.
What is this action? Let's go. They're fighting. There's a left by Carwin, a couple of big uppercuts. Frank Mir's in trouble.
Frank Mir's in big trouble. Carwin looking for the finish.
That's it.
Carwin teeing off. Trying to finish Frank
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Can he survive? Wow.
Wow, look at this. He's grabbing a hold of an arm.
Carwin just exploded.
I think he's out, Mike. He's out. Jesus, stop it. He's unconscious.
Shane Carwin has defeated Frank Mir.
Wow. Just the sheer power that he possesses in those uppercuts. Look at that. You see his legs give out. He's already in trouble here, and Shane is just swarming on him. I thought Dan Mergliata would have stopped it sooner. Let's take a look at it again. He's hit with these. He's getting hurt. The knees give out. And Carwin, smelling blood, just swarms all over him. And here's the end. He's already collapsing. He's flattened out. Easily could have been stopped there. I mean, I don't know what Dan Mergliata was waiting for. He was already out.
Shane Carwin has moved himself into the top contender spot.
That left hand is really a distraction. He loops it out there to get you to look at it, and the next thing you know, you're eating that right.
He does like to throw that looping left hook, though, and he used it to knock out Kevin Randleman. Good left hook to the bottom.
He's hurt. Rampage. He's done. Rampage Jackson is the new light heavyweight champion.
Unbelievable.
Wow, caught him. Caught him flush and flattened him out. Came down on top of him. Hammer hands and finishes. Chuck looked like he started to defend himself, and he got a good shot and went flat again. And that's when John stepped in.
I'm coming to you next time I place a bet.
Liddell is in disbelief. Rampage is the light heavyweight champion.
Wow. Let's get a good look at that.
Chuck just said to John Hackleman, Joe, what happened?
The right hook right on the button.
Hurt badly.
Here he's still defending himself, and then watch, he goes flat
Hammer
right
fist.
there.
Oh, he was limp. He went limp.
He went flat right
Very
there.
justified. Very
Great job by
justified
John
stopping.
McCarthy.
Right hand, bang.
Right on the
That's it.
button. He ducks under. Right looping hook. Chuck's down. He's defending himself, trying to get his legs. Watch him go flat right there.
Definitely a justified stoppage. And you know, Quentin Jackson, he has said in the past that he had a terrible camp before. ever since he's been boxing with Juanito and doing his Muay Thai with Chris Riley at Legends, he just looks fantastic. I can't believe this.
Here we go. Blue trunks for Anthony Johnson. Yellow trunks for Glover Teixeira.
Glover putting pressure on him right away. Interesting.
Oh my! Just like that!
Good Lord.
Wow!
Good Lord, that is a terrifying man. Be careful what you ask for, folks. Glover does not know what's happening. He's wrestling with Dan Miragliotta. He thinks the fight is still going on. They shouldn't let him stand up here. I do not think he understands that he got knocked out. Wow. Good Lord. Wow. Let's take a look at that again. Boom. The lights go out. And Rumble drops a hammer. Man.
Proving again, Joe, that he is a different kind of dangerous.
Yeah, there's a level that he's at that no one else is at. It's a I touch you, you go to sleep level. I mean, you can't take a few shots and, you know, I mean, the only one who's been able to is Cormier. I mean, give props to Daniel Cormier, because who's got a chin like that guy? My God. And then you see Glover out cold, wakes up and tries to grapple with Dan Miragliotta, like thinks the fight is still going on, just on pure instinct. Wow.
145. Look at Silva. I mean, that's just amazing. And again.
He's out. He's out.
And it is all over. Henderson Silva has knocked out Boris Griffin.
Wow. Man.
Are you kidding me? The Spider is back.
He was never gone, man. He just never fought anybody who took crazy chances until now. You know, that's what happens when a guy like Forrest fights a guy like Anderson. A guy who takes crazy chances against a guy that technically skilled. I mean, Forrest, after he got tagged, looked so tentative and so slow.
Bud Light fight replay. The difference is drinkability.
Yeah, and here we see, I mean, Anderson
this,
shows complete disdain for the striking ability of Forrest. Look at that right hand. Look at that. I mean, that was just like a paw. He just slapped him, and that was it. Look at this. Bang. That's what did it. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that's a walking away right jab, and not even a very hard one, it looks like. I think Forrest was already badly hurt before that happened. That's one of the reasons why he looked up at the clock, but, I mean, this is one of... I love Forrest Griffin, but this is one of the most embarrassing knockouts I think we've ever seen.
Well, I think you bring up a great point, though, Joe. He was hurt not once, not twice, and that was basically the third strike.
Yeah, he was already out of it, Mike. No question about it. I mean, that was ridiculous.
Well, this is what everybody wanted, was to see Anderson Silva back in his old form.
From Benavidez of Formiga, that was the beginning of the end in that victory, his last time out last summer. They come together for a moment after a combination by Benavidez, who appears to be opened up bad above his left eye.
This is a crazy fight.
Wow, a big corner down. Deiveson Figueiredo, and it's it. Deiveson Figueiredo gets it done. Wide knockouts. In devastating fashion, as we've seen him do before, this Brazilian is not to be taken lightly. And there will be no flyweight title won in Norfolk, Virginia tonight.
Yeah, what a crazy situation, but man, I mean, first of all, what an incredible fight, and that finish by Deiveson Figueiredo, my word.
Well, those shots on each side were big and powerful. There was a possible headbutt that created that cut.
Let's take a look. So here's the thing, as I said before.
Oh, yeah.
Joe does lean with the head. Deiveson brought his head down, lowered his stance.
Oh, man.
Oh, you see the blood straight away. No wonder he dropped after that second shot. They collided heavily. I mean, look at the blood. And then wait for it.
Here's the end of the fight, Michael.
The blood is pouring out. You see it there, and then bang! Joe was already concussed. A huge gash on the head open. Blood pouring out from everywhere, and Deiveson smells the blood and just says, good night.
For Figueiredo, it'll be his 9th win by knockout.
Nice left hook to the body as well. Right hand to the head, and a nice knee. Pyle's in trouble. And Matt Brown's all over him, he's out.
Mike Pyle is out.
Wow.
Matt Brown's winning streak.
Outstanding. Outstanding. And that's what I'm talking about. When you talk about Matt Brown's aggression, when you talk about the RPMs that this guy puts forth, that's a ferocious individual.
And if Matt Brown with 6 straight wins hasn't cracked your top 10, then maybe you don't deserve to be filling out rankings. This guy is on a serious run at 170 pounds. The move of the fight is brought to you by Metro PCS 4G for all.
Boom, there's the right hand, knee, boom, and then the final one. Here comes over the top. Right there, that's it, he's out cold.
And is that the best move of the night? You can tweet and let us know. The hashtag is MetroMove.
And Mike Pyle he's complaining, he's frustrated. I don't think he even understands that he was out. He's protesting. He tagged him.
Big shot! It is
That's
all
it.
over! Tyron Woodley is the new UFC welterweight champion of the world!
Wow.
Just like that!
And that is what we were talking about. We were talking about the speed and the power of Tyron Woodley. He moved in and dropped the bomb on Robbie Lawler. Wow. It doesn't get any cleaner than that, folks.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
Look at the speed this guy has. Boom! Just right on the button. Robbie dropped, and Tyron Woodley moved in for the kill. Dropped some bombs on him. Spectacular performance by Tyron Woodley.
Just
And
the second
Robbie
time he's been stopped by
tried
strikes.
to get back up to his feet.
Yep.
But really, he shouldn't have. I mean, he was hurting. Luckily, Big Dan held on to him. Incredibly impressive. Needs more of this movement.
Yep.
And keep with that jab. He's had some success sticking that jab out there, and then
You gotta be kidding me. Karolina Kowalkiewicz out cold. Wow. Jessica Andrade with a performance for the ages tonight. That's one for the real, DC.
I'm not sure, honestly. I've watched since the ladies have been fighting mixed martial arts. I don't think I've seen many one-punch knockout.
Right.
That is crazy. That was one big hook that put her out.
That was
so
incredible.
powerful.
With respect to Holly Holm and the rest, you might have just seen the most impressive knockout in UFC women's history. This replay brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
I think Holly Holm over Ronda Rousey was more impressive, but not with one punch. There's something about that.
That's all, yeah.
Something about that one punch. I mean, that just snapped the neck back like a
look
car
at that,
accident.
man. But that's because she's got her so scared. Carolina's eyes are closed. She doesn't even see that thing at all. It's the ones you don't see that puts you out. She didn't see that right hand, man. But it's from the work that Jessica did earlier in the fight. Eyes are closed. She's just trying to throw something in defense and got lit up. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Unbelievable.
You got to look good to earn a title fight? Well, guess what she just did? She looked real good. Holy smokes.
Oh, Nunes! She hit it to the Cyborg! She hurt her! Oh! Cyborg's hurt!
She's hurt bad. Nunes said she could knock her out. We're seeing that now it's real.
Oh! She's hurt to Nunes!
She's still got her down.
Cyborg nearly out on her feet! Oh! She did it! Chris Cyborg out cold! No! She did it! Nunes has turned the mixed martial arts world on its
She was
axis
too
tonight!
fast. It was too fast. She was too fast for her. She was too fast for Cyborg. That was the difference. Cyborg was throwing with reckless abandonment. And Nunes was able to strike right down the middle and connect over and over.
That was insane.
Amanda Nunes.
Out of all the potential outcomes, first round KO by Amanda Nunes like that, all the things that we've said in the past, that Nunes has ridiculous knockout power, man, did you see it tonight? Wow.
She essentially ended the careers of Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey, and tonight she stops the Cyborg train in its tracks. And very well right now, as we sit here, December 29th, 2018, can lay claim to being the greatest women's mixed martial artist of all time. What a result, Joe Rogan.
100%. She's the best ever. The fact that she just knocked out Cyborg, she's number one. I mean, that is just amazing. To have knocked out Ronda Rousey in the first round and Chris Cyborg in the first round, two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. She's incredible.
Cyborg came in too heavy, too strong.
This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold characters since 1872.
As Cyborg went, she just threw with reckless abandonment. We saw Nunes with no fear trade with her and just able to connect sharper and just as strong. Overhand, left hook, overhand, left hook. Cyborg falls to the knees and she continues to punch her as she falls to the knees over and over in this last one. Bam, straight on the temple, finally finishes Cyborg and she's out. And that is what happens when you don't respect the power of everybody with 4-ounce gloves. Cyborg thought she could walk right through and brawl, and she paid. Nunes landing the bigger, sharper punches earlier in the match.
Amanda Nunes sends Chris Cyborg face first to the canvas. She becomes the third simultaneous two-division UFC champion and the first woman to simultaneously hold two UFC championships.
You can't make any mistakes with Sergei.
Aspinall's father, Andy, in his corner. He's been at essentially every training session since Tom was 8 years old.
Those leg kicks will pay dividends.
Tom Aspinall! That'll do it! Tom Aspinall has done it! He is the UFC interim heavyweight champion of the world! The UK has a heavyweight champion, Tommy Aspinall!
What? That was sensational. That was sensational.
Oh, he's the real deal.
Tom Aspinall is the real deal. My goodness.
And there is Michael Bisping.
I told you, mate.
Michael Bisping won his UFC title, of course, on 2 weeks' notice. He believes Tom Aspinall eventually will be the best heavyweight of all time. Tom Aspinall, world
fortune teller
champion.
now.
Yes, he does.
Man, how sensational. I can't wait to see it again. It happened so fast. Let's take another look at it. Here we go. Tom Aspinall, interim heavyweight champion, and this is how it went down. Boom, right to the temple. Oh! The speed of Aspinall on display. Let's take one more time.
That right hand was
Boom,
nasty.
right hand to the temple, rocked him.
And then he hit him again.
That was the one that put him down.
Yeah,
that was the second one.
The first one was nasty.
Here we see it again. Here's the first one in slow motion.
Bink, bink.
Boom, on the temple.
Oh, Sergei's gone already, though.
He's gone already. Tom Aspinall. Man, nobody in the heavyweight division is as fast as that cat.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And there is the reaction from his dad.